and that red-headed queen. Oh, isn't she hot? And there's no snow.
No snow, no more.
No snow, never, no more. Love this warm Ren-Fair weather. Snow never, no more. Then it's back home to Bristol in the summertime. Sing my songs in the shade. Shade is sublime. Who likes the shade?
I do.
Me too. Yes, it thunders and lightens. Sometimes it can pour. Not today. And we fight off the mosquitoes, but all that we'll ignore where there's no snow.
No snow, no more.
And snow never, no more. Love this warm Ren-Fair weather. Snow never, no more.
When they come here, they can see, we have lions, and we have jugglers and comedians and fire eaters and storytellers and singing winches, singing pirates, singing lasses, lots of music, variety of musical instruments, and real jousting and falconry. You can't see that everywhere.
This is called a lute, L-U-T-E, and it was the most popular instrument in medieval and Elizabethan, certainly England. In fact, during the time of Elizabeth, the lute was so popular that barbers are said to have kept them on the walls of their places to give their people something to do while waiting for their next haircut. Yes, it's a lute. It's an ancestor of the guitar. Out of the 8 courses, 6 of them are just like a guitar, but the lute has 8. Yeah, so it's a little bit more expansive than a lute. I enjoy the most meeting the people, I'd say. Yeah, I meet so many beautiful ladies. The lute, of course, is an instrument of love, and so I get to sing love songs to some of the most beautiful women in the world. There is a lady, and she is sweet, and she is kind. 'Twas ne'er a face on earth so pleased our minstrel's mind. When I saw the lady that was passing by, I fell in love with her until I died. With her graceful motion, her smile, her eyes, those winning looks could make any lawyer burn his library of books. I touched her not, alas, not I, yet I shall love her till I die.
You guys are here to see a reenactment of an actual joust, a medieval, mid-century joust. This is the real thing. These guys are really hitting each other with these sticks. This is completely real jousting. What I'm doing here is I'm a squire, which basically means I'm a servant of a knight. I take care of his horse. I put his armor on and off. I take his armor on and off the horses. I set up everything out here for the jousts themselves. I basically do a lot of behind-the-scenes work. The knights are the actors. We're just the crew backstage making everything get off to a good start. One suit of armor is about 200 pounds. These guys are lugging around 200 pounds on their backs. It protects them from all the blows they get. And this is real stuff. A lot of the armor you can see is dented from the blows against it. But it'll protect you from pretty much anything. They can take a jackhammer to it.
There he is, everyone. Hi, Newton. And if you listen very carefully when our Newton calls, he does not hoot. Barn owls make a variety of noises other than hoots, which make them responsible for a lot of the hauntings in the old buildings that they occupy.
We tried to basically use martial training, a lot of martial arts techniques, a lot of German longsword, German fighting techniques for medieval warfare. As far as protection goes, we take whatever the metal we use is real high gauge, either light metal or stainless to make our weapons. We pad them, keep everything, edges are not sharp where they can't hurt anybody. All of our weapons are rattan core with padded outside edges so we can give the non-choreographed appearance of fighting to where we can fight as hard as they would have in medieval times and not have to slow down like with live steel weaponry. So we're able to get in there and fight as hard as possible and give a good show, but still maintain protection at the same time.
We do live, non-choreographed combat as it would have been in the medieval time period. Nothing's choreographed. We get out there and we give it our all, and we try to score 5 points to obtain a victory.
And is this the way it was back in medieval times?
Well, I don't think you got a chance at more than 1 point. Everything in the medieval times was pretty much to the death, but here it's more of a combat style competition. On the battlefield, it would have been pretty much your life in your hands. So.
What kind of training and what kind of armor do you wear?
I'm wearing a plastic replica of a Lorica segmentata, a Roman-style armor. Mostly I've been into basic martial arts, and I was interested in the medieval time period and just got into it, and you just kind of hands-on get out there and start swinging.
It's just a lot of fun to get together with your friends. We all like to fight and all like to get out here, and when you get in front of a crowd like that, it just makes it even more of a, good thing to do because it's, you just get pumped up with the crowd behind you and all. So it's just, you got all in all a good fun time. We get to give something back to the people that come out here and let them see, good show.
We have a day set aside for schools specifically for those who want to come out. Or if you just want to learn things, you can actually go to our website and bring your kids and you can teach them things. You can learn about the scoring of the joust system or various things about the music, the history of the lute. I mean, where else are you going to learn that? That's what I want to know.
This is my second year here. Love it. I've been to the Maryland and the Pennsylvania Renaissance Festival.
Why do you like the one in Louisiana?
So far it's the best.
Why?
I like the limey birds. I like the atmosphere. I like the lake. I like the beer. I just like Louisiana.
So far we have seen the limey birds and the bilge pubs. And we're waiting for the jousting to come on. Yeah, we're waiting for that right now.
What do you like the most about the festival?
The atmosphere and the people.
We wanted to come and see the festival of old, the regalia, and see the brave knights joust with one another here and turn the clock back at a 1,000-year turn and let the children see how we lived as humans back in medieval England.
What do you like the most about the festival?
I like it because it reminds us of the values of the past as far as community and village and spirit. There was open communication, and men competed on the field of honor to distinguish themselves as big gentlemen.
It's grown from last year a lot. I mean, they've changed a lot. They moved things around and different spots, and so it's just grown a lot since the last year.
Tell us about the educational aspects.
They showed how they made candles, and how they do the woodworking and the ironwork, and they have a lot of different places that show different things for the kids to learn how they lived in the back days, and just the way they talk and the way they dress, and it's a lot of educational things here.
I came last year and I think the year before, and I really enjoyed it, so I came back.
What do you like the most about it?
I guess just the whole atmosphere. Everybody walking around dressed up and acting the part.
I'm in a CLEO club, the history club at Nicholls State University, and this is our field trip for this semester.
What have you liked about it so far?
I enjoyed pretty much everything. I liked the souvenir shop, the tigers were my favorite. I really enjoyed that.
What have you learned here?
Oh, well, there is a lot to learn about here. Learn about the dress, that's for sure. The way they dressed back then is real interesting.
I'm the history advisor for the CLEO History Club from Nicholls State University.
And you brought out some students here?
Yes, we brought about 12 students today for our semester field trip.
Okay, what have they learned so far, and what have you learned?
Well, they've learned some of the traditions of the culture from the Middle Ages and the Renaissance period, and the same for me too.
What have you liked about it the most?
The friendly people, good food, fun activities.
I would like people to remember that the fun that they have today can last forever. That it is a great moment to dress up, to have fun, and to forget your woes, just even for a moment of the day.
And when you come out here, I say come early, wear comfortable shoes, and just come and have fun. You're going to learn whether you want to or not. You're going to learn something and get a little bit smarter every time. But just come and have fun and enjoy the day.